Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to Planescape Torment. Well, we've recovered some memories. I gotta take that journal, so to speak, over to the linguist. And I really, ideally, should come back here to search these other rooms. Or I can just do it right now. That works, right? Alright, there's all kinds of sensates in there. They just let you in every room. It's like, yo, you can come into any room. Yeah, let's close this door and just loot this place. See what we got in here. Nothing. That's locked. That's locked. Nothing. We got a handkerchief. What the hell is this? Unremarkable silk handkerchief. Alright. Tell you what, Anna, you are going to prove your worth.
Why not? Got it.
And again.
Got it.
We got money, which I'm going to confiscate. See, these are sensates. They can relish in the feel of being robbed.
Shall be done.
Well, that's certainly certainly experience they're about to have, right? Okay. Did I just ruin my alignment though? I am a neutral good. I mean, that's weird for me in one of these playthroughs. Playing a good character. Unfulfilled desire. Well, hold on a second. I'm going to quick save the game. Let's talk to you. The woman before you is incredibly attractive. There's some intangible aura about her that makes you want to speak with her. As you step up to her, she glances at you coyly, then she gives an annoying smile. Greetings. You want something, yes? She hisses the yes, drawing it out slowly, sensually from between her teeth. I can help. Name your desire, and I shall provide it. I want knowledge. What do you have that I might want? All that you might want lies within my reach. What little I do not possess, I can obtain. Speak your desire. There is something that I want. I want my memories returned. All of them. She smiles. Much may be forgotten in a lifetime, and much more in several lifetimes. I can help you. She studies your face closely. Explain to me the ways in which you want these memories. Speak to me your craving, and I shall speak to you of the price. Describe the way in which you want your memories back. As you speak, her smile fades and she leans forward attentively, her eyes ravaging your features as you speak. Her presence compels you to speak more clearly than you normally would, and after a few moments, her eyes flutter closed as she gives a sharp intake of breath. Suddenly, the desire for your memories begins to wane. Your want... Oh, crap. Your want slowly drains out of you, leaving only a cold emptiness in its wake. She opens her eyes again as you stop speaking. What's wrong, traveler? Do you no longer want your memories returned to you? No, I mean, yes, what have you done to me? She seems perplexed. Whatever do you mean? Despite her innocent demeanor, you're certain something unnatural has occurred. She has somehow siphoned off some part of your desire, stolen it away from some ghastly collection of wants, or perhaps to feed upon. Had you finished speaking your desire, you're certain it would have been lost forever to you. Come now, is there something else you want then? Tell me of it. I best not. Farewell, unfulfilled desire. That's straight up evil. Tell you what. Let me take a look at that real quick. You know what? Can I just pick the lock in front of her? What happens if I just pick the lock in front of you? You gonna interrupt me? Apparently not.
Alright.
Alright, I don't want anybody.
I'm gone.
Hold on, what is... Hold on a second. Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting a little bit bugged. I can't click to select my people. Oh. Alright. Hold on a second. I'm going to try and disconnect my mouse real quick. Alright, I'm going to disconnect the keyboard real quick. Alright, it seems to be locked. So...
Aye, what?
Can I unselect anybody?
What do you wish of Ignis?
Okay, I hit something.
It shall be done.
I'm going to select all the characters. But it's stopped. I can't just click and drag like I could before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit the screen. Maybe it's just that. Let's head out and go to the linguist.
All right.
See about getting that book decoded. Or at least find out what language it's in. Alright, it's locked onto my party. I can't... Like... This is weird. Okay, hold on. This is very weird. Don't need to zoom lock. Yeah, something has happened here.
All right.
It's just locking in on my character. I'm gonna have to reload this thing pretty much after. I just don't know if I want to do it right now. Let's go into the house real quick. Let's go into the house, see what happens. Alright, let's talk to the linguist. Come on. Finham glances your way, frowning. Chosen to grace my home again, have you? What does you wish of me this time? I have some questions. I would happily, if you know that I'm a scholar and a linguist, etc., unfold the dodecahedron to a page with writing on it and ask if he can translate it. He takes the unfolded dodecahedron in his hands and examines it closely. The language is a long-dead one, known to virtually no one. I believe my father, a linguist like myself, knew this language, and may well have been the only man in Sigil at the time who could understand it. I recognize it from his notes, but I cannot translate it. Do you have the notes still? Finham shakes his head. They'll be of no use to you if you're looking to translate anything. The few actual books he had pertaining to that language disappeared around the time of his murder, I believe. Your father was murdered? Finham nods. Strangled he was. He had left to tutor someone. He had taught various languages to supplement his research income, and was discovered dead in a side chamber of the Civic Fest Hall. The killer was Oh no, it was me. This was perhaps 50 years ago now. I was but a child. He knew the language, though, and could teach it. Surely he did, and could, were he alive. My father was said to be a great teacher. Finham sighs sadly. I've his skill with languages, but not his patience for others, sadly. Is he interred in the mortuary?
Updated my journal.
Why, no, his ashes are kept here. He points to a bronze urn, sitting atop a cabinet behind a bouquet of purple flowers. Why? A wry smile crosses Finham's lips. A necroscope, are you? Speak with the dead? He suddenly frowns. I have no wish to speak of these things any longer. You'll have to excuse me, sir. Farewell. Alright, that's fine. That is fine, because I'm about to talk to his... wherever I can find it. I'm going to quick save the game. That's locked. Well, where is it? There we go. Up here. There is an urn atop this small cabinet, full of ashes and charred bits of bone. Etched into the base of this urn are the words Finandla, beloved husband, father, and scholar of 100 languages. Used stories bones tell on the remains. The ashes seem to stir faintly as if moved by your breath. A faraway voice whispers up from within the urn. Why have I been summoned to these ashes, cold and grey as the heart of a hag? To answer some questions, spirit. Ask then, so I may return to my most quiet thoughts. Describe to him the writing from the folded documents. Ask if he knows the language. Yes, I know that tongue. I was a linguist and scholar, you see. I was murdered by a student of mine. Murdered so that I could not teach another language I had taught him. The tongue of the Uyo, it was, one of the rarest in the multiverse. I know none who speak it, save myself and that one damn little murderous student. So can you help me learn this dead language? I could teach you this language, yes, it would please me to do so. In fact, only despite that bloody-handed student of long ago. First, tell me what languages you do speak. Learn what you can from the spirit. As the spirit speaks to you of the lost language of the Uyo, there's a throbbing sensation in your temples as memory begins to surface. Memories of this language. You recall letters, words, phrases, until, like a spiral wind blowing away the blanket of poisonous smog over the great foundry, the language is once more revealed to you in its entirety.
Updated my journal.
There's another memory, though, bubbling to the surface, a darker one. Its presence troubles you somehow, fills you with unease and unexplained pangs of guilt. Allow it to resurface. Yeah, I went ahead and apparently my past self killed this dude. At last, you recall Finandel himself. You remember his gentle voice, his kind manner, his schooling you in the ancient language of the Oyo. You also remember your scarred, gnarled hand wrapped around his frail throat, crushing his larynx and thus ensuring the secret contents of your journal, hidden and thrice trapped in a dodecahedral puzzle box and penned in the obscure language of the Oyo, would be forever safe from prying eyes. Finn, I must tell you, it was me who murdered you.
My journal.
The spirit is silent for a time, the ashes rustling softly within their urn. When it speaks once more, its voice full of sorrow. But why would you come to me once more? Did you forget what you had been taught? No. Well, yes, it's difficult to explain, but it must have been a former self of mine that murdered you. Every time I die, I reawaken, as if from a long sleep, but having forgotten everything, who I was or what I'd done. I think I understand. I sense your regret and would forgive you. May peace be with you and people of old, and may you prove kinder in this life than the one which you saw into mine. Thanks to him, farewell. And I'm going to quick save the game and then talk to him. No, never mind. I'm not going to talk to him. Oh, by the way, I know who killed your father. It was me! Alright, let's take a look at the dodecahedron. Not you, Anna. Use it. Alright, you have the cold gray dodecahedron up to examine it carefully. Having learned the dead language of Uyo, you'll at last be able to decipher its contents. Unfold the dodecahedron and read it.
Updated my journal.
The tablet turns out to be a journal of sorts. One kept by some prior incarnation of yourself, it would seem. And not an altogether sane one, either. There are only a handful of completely coherent sections. Alright, what do you wish to read? Oh, whispering shadows, a female ghost, hiding something within your own body, paranoid ranting, the accursed tattoos, dreams and rabble, danger of names, killing in the fest hall, the murder of the one who tried to help you, read a cryptic answer from an unknown source. Let's do the whispering shadows first. The whispers are not the shadows moving. They are speaking, plotting, talking to each other. I can understand some of what they say. Okay, a female ghost. The book tells me, whispers things. It tells me to avoid the ghost girl. Avoid her. I don't know her, and she torments me. Read something else. How about hiding something within my body? And so I swallowed it, hoping it'd catch in my bowels. I can make something and remove it. Someone remove it when I need to. Okay, yeah, I got that already. Something else. Paranoid ranting. I have learned that my life is not my own. I will not allow you to have my life. You will have to put an end to my life, my broken body, if you want it. It is you who will die. If I cannot have it, neither will you. You are responsible for this treason of flesh. You will not live to live my life. All right. The accursed tattoos. The cursed tattoos will not leave my skin. I have tried to burn them off my skin. Failed. I try and cloak myself, but I always feel that people are reading my flesh, reading me like a book. Whenever they look at me, I want to tear their eyes out, pluck them from their sockets, and crush them beneath my heel. Dreams and rabble. Why can't I dream? I used the goblet of Semir to force a waking dream. I saw a hag. She tempted me, threatened me with shadows. I have never seen her, but she came when I dreamt. I must not dream again. I must always be awake, or aware. I destroyed the goblet. She says she is someone of power and that she will have me, will find me. Get away, hag. Stay far from me. Leave me in peace. I want nothing to do with you. Her voice reeked of evil's talons like spiders. They burrowed out into my gray matter, and I needed her out of my mind. Out, hag. She was a myth, a fairy tale who alone challenged the Lady of Pain. How can one fight someone who is a myth? I don't have the weapons. I need weapons that will kill her should she find me. I need a strategy so she cannot defeat me when she comes for me. I must devise and think, and I shall beat her. Alright, something else. About the danger of names? Fear names. Names have power and identity. Names can be used as weapons by others. They are a hook that can be used to track you, to find you, hunt you across the plains. Remain nameless and you shall be safe. About the killing in the fest hall? I went to the fest hall looking for the path of my false self in its halls. So glaring was it that those I did not know, the false ones, welcomed me into their confidence, treated me as a friend, showed me my room, attended to my needs. I had to restrain myself from launching out against them. That would have been premature. First, I needed to protect my identity. I found one who knew the exclusive language of the Oyo, learned it as I could, then killed him. Then I went to the sensorium and prepared to end the matter. Soon. There is nothing he can do. Memories are gone, he says. Never to return. He says lies and tells me that this is what he told me. Lies. He said my mind is weakening from every death. Lies. He sat there, betraying my confidence with every turn. He says that after 3 more deaths, 3 more lives, will I gain the benefit of keeping my memories, but that I, myself, I will die when I die. Die? How can one be immortal and still die? He could not answer, so it was of no use. I butchered him so that no other incarnation will ever benefit from his uselessness. That's kind of brutal. Read a cryptic answer from an unknown source. So the ghastly head said, you have been divided. You are one of many men. One in many men? You bear many names. Each has left their scars on your flesh. Lost one, immortal one, incarnation's end, man of 1,000 deaths, the one doomed to life. Restless one, one of many, the one whom life holds prisoner. The bringer of shadows, the wounded one, misery bringer, Yemeth. Continue reading this portion of the journal. You are a silvered glass that has cracked and the pieces shattered across history. Only one piece of import. Regain that and your life will be yours again. There will be a price. This price will buy you a chance. Without the chance you are doomed. You have lost that which is never meant to be separated from man. Your mortality has been stripped from you, lost. It exists, but you must find it before your mind is lost to you as well. And that is that on the journal. Wow, okay. No, I didn't need to go back inside. Let's go back outside.
I'm gone.
So far, got some answers. I kind of feel like we may need to go back to... Let's go to the Curio Gallery real quick.
I'm gone.
Let's talk to Ivana. Other questions? Actually, never mind. Nothing new there. I thought I was going to be able to show her the bronze orb. Actually, let's take a look at the bronze orb. Okay, bronze sphere doesn't really do anything. Let's go back to the brothel for now.
I'm gone.
Yeah, something definitely changed. Something I hit, maybe. Have I talked to Eli Havelock yet? Yes, I had. Okay.
All right.
This is not ideal. What's on the ground here that lets me interact? As you make to search the armoire, its handles suddenly yank out of your grasp as the drawers slam themselves shut. A disdainful hump issues from in the cabinet. Hello indeed, the armoire gives another hump. So whatever we hear, a rogue after some lady's frilly undergarments? Who are you? I am Louis, and what are you? Thoughtless, uncouth fellow rummaging around other people's things? Never mind that, what are you doing here? Well, sir, if you must know, I am being an armoire. But why are you being an armoire in this brothel? I happen to become an armoire because I want to be an armoire, thank you very much. It is not to watch the ladies undressing, nor to have them place their soft, sweet-smelling undergarments in my drawers. Oh, where they can rub against my skin. Such accusations are an insult to a practitioner of the magic arts. I am merely soaking in the experience of what it means to be an armoire. The sights, the smells, the sensations. So all the women know about this, then? Yes, they do, and they wholeheartedly approve of, well, not with their entire hearts exactly, and while they have not spoken of their approval of my presence, since they are not exactly aware that I am an Armor, I would not want them to know that I am anything but, so they have not been able to inquire about the matter. I need something from you to keep quiet about this one. Yes, well, posh. Open the third drawer, you scalawag. As you reach your hand into the drawer, it slams shut on your fingers with a great force. Searing pain races through your hand as you withdraw your battered fingers. Ha ha, cretin, idiot. Open the drawer, as I said. You reach in. He slams the drawer again for emphasis, then begins shaking with laughter. I'm going to call them right now. I'm going to tell them right now. First, I would tell you this one thing. I've been popping in and out of the brothel for a good long time. I'm quite knowledgeable regarding both the occupants and their activities. I assure you that talking about me is utterly worthless. Not only will you lose me as a potential source of information, but I'll simply disappear before someone comes to investigate your claims, leading you looking at the fuel. I had some questions then. Nanny told me that she saw a man leaving Addertongue's room. I think that was you, Louis. You think? How could you be so alarmingly rude, so ludicrously presumptuous as to spout forth an accusation without being absolutely certain of your charges? How dare you, impertinent, brassy cur? Why ought to? As Louis rails and curses, his drawers open and close. You notice a small bundle of crimson cloth tucked among some of the clothes. The repeated opening and closing of the armoire drawers seems to make it difficult to grab, however. Make a try for it. You simply cannot move your hand quickly enough to snatch the crimson cloth from within Louis. The most you can accomplish would be getting your fingers crushed. Pull open the drawer and get the cloth. Give me that crimson cloth. Shan't, won't, never. Pull open the drawer to get the cloth. The drawer remains closed. You hear it puffing and wheezing from the exertion. Go away, you barbarian. Pull open the drawer to get the cloth. Alright, give me that crimson cloth. Beg and whine for the cloth? Oh, please stop that rubbish. It's quite tiresome and transcends all no meaning as the words boredom. Beg and whine some more. Stop! How tediously dull. You're making me quite drowsy. Keep on begging and whining. The armoire yawns, exposing the crimson cloth where it rests snugly beside some undergarments. You dart your hand in and seize it before the drawer can close itself. Tucking it away, you notice that it is perfumed with a light, exotic, and most pleasant fragrance. Damn it, you rogue, blackguard, scoundrel. You give that back this instant. That's not yours. This is an exceedingly personal garment that belongs to a lady of this establishment. They would not appreciate you handling their private things. Oh, but it's all right for you, you wooden pervert. I'm not doing anything so criminal and malicious as you are. I am merely soaking in sensations necessary to my growth as an individual. Yes. Farewell, Louis. Alright, Louis. Whatever. Alright. And then... Oh, I'm going to quick save the game. Who am I looking for first? To pass the scent over? Who's looking for the scent? Alright, Vivian. Hey, Vivian, is this your scent? Had you any luck finding my scent, perhaps? Chance? I found it in this red veil. Vivian's eyes light up. Oh, how simply wonderful. She takes the veil from your hands, mutters a few words over it, and returns it to you. She shakes out the crimson hair, and in moments, you are stunned by the most intensely exotic and arousing scent you have ever had the pleasure of smelling. That smells great. It does it not? She smiles at you, and you have done a favor for me, so I wish to perform one for you. Stand close to me, scarred one. Approach her. You step closer to Vivian. She takes your hand, and turning it over, takes a single cautious sniff of your wrist. Phew, she wrinkles her nose. Vinegar, or embalming fluid? Here, I will remove the smell from you. She mutters a few strange syllables, and the light tingling sensation spreads over your skin. In moments, your chemical reeks less substantially. There, how is that? Perhaps people should be less eager to avoid conversations with you now? Thanks.
You have learned some new tricks.
Gives me another charisma point, and some, and I believe that was Anna that leveled up. And whose veil is? Marissa's crimson veil. Here we go, Marissa. Marissa's cold, cruel voice hisses from out the darkness. It returns. Have you a reason for coming this time, I trust, or some more of your pointless questions? Actually, I brought your crimson veil. Would you please handle it over? I need something in return first. Of course, how perfectly mercenary of you. Here, reach out, grasp my wrist. You'll find a golden bracelet there. Take it, it's yours. It's more of value use to you than my veil, I assure you. I'll take the bracelet.
Updated my journal.
You remove the bracelet from Marissa's delicate wrist. You hold the crimson veil before you and feel her take it from your hands. Ah, yes, much better. 2 shining points of red light appear before you as she opens her eyes. So that's what you look like. Perhaps I would have been better off with my eyes shut. I have a question. Actually, you're good. Never mind. I'll come back to you later. Alright, so I need to find... First of all, this gold bracelet is good. Did I just ruin my good my good streak? Now I'm still neutral good. Okay. I need... I still need that container to find that fragment of whatever. Talk to Addertongue. No, let's close that. No. Wait. Oh, she was beating on that dude. Well, we've got some advancement. We still need to find something to contain the bits of sticks. Or whatever. Would it be in the under sigil? Let's go to the curiosity shop.
Done.
Always with a centering on character. Do I have something selected that centers it? Oh, I did. That explains so much. Great. I have no idea how I selected that. At least I discovered it during this episode instead of going like 2 or 3 episodes in and being like, what the hell? Curiosity shop. Okay. We have Standish and we have Rishika.
Done.
This downtrodden little man scurries about the curiosity shop, dusting, cataloging, and moving things about for the place's proprietress. You notice he smells faintly of onions. He glances at you nervously as you approach him. Please, sir, I cannot speak with you. I have work to do, and my mistress simply won't allow it. Farewell, then. This sharp-featured woman's appearance is attractive, though somewhat disturbing, with her blue-black skin and bright yellow eyes. As she examines you, a pair of small bat-like wings unfold from her back, then seem to settle back into her skin. She narrows her eyes. You're the scarred man who's been going around asking all these questions? She looks you up and down. You sure look lost. Did you want to come in, really, or are you just casing the place because you have nothing better to do? Because Vrishka, she indicates herself, can help you. How can you help me? I travel and trade extensively. I hear a great deal, I purchase a great deal, and I own a great deal. Perhaps I can make you a great deal. Is there anything you desire? Oh, the answer is, what are you selling? Would you care to examine the weapons and charms, or some of my more exotic acquisitions, the exotic items? Vrishka smiles as you look over various shelves in the middle of the shop. If you see nothing you like here, there are more items towards the front and back of the store as well. First of all, let's take a look at the metallic cube figurine. You examine a small metal replica of a cube-like creature with huge eyes on one of his faces. The toy has 2 legs, 2 arms, and 2 folding wings, and at least 18 points of articulation. Vrishka smiles as you pick it up. A collector's item, perhaps, or a piece of artwork. Who knows? But I like it. If you do buy it, ask around. Someone might know about it better than I. You can have it for only 1,500 copper coins. I'll take it. Alright, I'd like to look at the exotic items again. What about the monster jug? You examine a plain-looking jug. Despite its common appearance, you feel reluctant to touch the thing as if it might bite you. Vrishka watches you, chuckling and shrugs. It's a jug. It's got some sort of monster trapped in it. That's why your hair is prickling up like that. If you'd like it, it's only 123 copper. Let me see the other things again. Let's look at the front of the store. Baby oil, chocolate closet, The Codex of the Unseeable, Davis Tears, Elixir of Horrific Separation. You examine a bottle labeled as Elixir of Horrific Separation. Yurishka presents it to you. This stuff was compounded by a scholar who'd found she possessed a darker half, a side of which took control at times, which bade her do awful things. This potion was said to have split the darker half away from her, creating two separate beings. The Mercy Killers, however, found an executor for the string of depraved murders before she could use it. I charge you only 200 copper commas for the elixir. I'll take it. Look at the exotic items. Look at the front of the store. Look at the back of the store. You got a stained lens, a rune-covered ale stein. You examine a large pewter ale stein covered in strange runes. Rishka holds it up for you to see more closely. An ale mug of unusual manufacture, which keeps its contents, usually beer, of course, icy cold whenever the surrounding temperature. 299 copper commas, and you'll enjoy the frostiest ale you've ever had outside the paraplane of ice. I'll take it. Alright, look at the exotic items again. Towards the back of the store. What about the stained lens? What about the tattered rag doll? The years have not been kind to this tiny rag doll. It's coming apart at the seams. It looks like its threads are unraveling. It's obviously intended to be a replica of the Lady of Pain, but the button eyes and the plush softness don't strike much fear in your heart. Yerska holds it up to you. This is found by a well-trapped strongbox, sunk deep beneath the surface of Sigil. It was part of a small hoard of treasure and forbidden magical text, though I don't know what it's for. If you like her, it's only 99 copper coins. I'll take it. Alright, I think a lot of it's just useless, but that one seemed interesting. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to come back here. So, first things first. Let's go to this place.
Dumb.
And catch one of those birds. One of the shards of the river Styx or whatever.
Dumb.
Quick save the game. Come on. Let me see it. Alright, I'm going to catch one in my frost ale mug. You dip the mug into the icy wind, rising from the pedestal, catching a small shard with a slight clang. Peering into the mug, you can see that the dark bird is a razor-sharp sliver of black ice. Only the mug's magical properties prevent the shard from melting away to nothing. Alright, then we go here. We're going to go to the alchemist, or to the apothecary, or whatever. The apothecary. And we're going to pass this over to you. You see Pestle Clin? I've got this elixir of horrific separation. Do you think that'd help you? Both his eyes suddenly snap to a small bottle in your hands. He nods, smacking lips. Here you are. Then Pestle Clin takes the bottle in both his hands and places it beneath the counter. His left eye focuses on you while his right eye and hand concentrate on scribbling furiously on the countertop. You can use this to make something to fix this right up. Now, if you'll give us a moment when we got it all worked, that will make you some healing stuff for a reward. And I got a feeling that I should have refused the reward from the Medusa Marissa. I suspect she would have given me... it would have turned out better if I had. That's my bad. Alright, so he's made me some things, I guess. There's Clin and Pestle. Let's talk to Clin. The man's face closely resembles Pestle Clin's, though without the crawling skin constant shifting mutations. I was hoping to get some healing concoctions. Did you talk to Pestle yet? He's the one to handle that for you. I'll go speak with him. Alright, this man closely resembles Pestle Clin, though without the crawling skin constant subtle mutations. I was hoping to get some healing concoctions. Yes, of course, your reward. Let's see now. I'll manufacture them for you for nothing, of course. But I'll need the proper ingredients. An Oni's heart, or powdered hematite, or the hair of a diva, or a thread from an Asamar's robe, or the blood of a regenerating creature, such as a troll. Or actually, my wounds heal very quickly. Pestle raised an eyebrow. Oh, do they now? Well, then, your own blood might do. Here, give me some samples if you would. Give me a bit of your blood. After drawing a small quantity of your blood and retreating to the back of the store, Pestle returns with a number of what appears to be hardened drops of blood. Placed under one's tongue, these clot charms will heal your existing wounds and aid in prevention of new ones for a time. Thank you. Farewell and thanks. Alright, so that's out of the way. Let's go back to the Sensei Hall, but I'm getting kind of close on time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to deal with the Merriman stuff next time, but for now we'll go ahead and stop right outside the Sensate's Hall and hopefully finish up the last arc there before next time. This has been the RPG Crawler with Planescape Torment. Until next time, take care and goodbye.
And if you are still watching, I would like to take the opportunity to thank my supporters, the top tiers of which are listed on the screen, without whose support I would not have been able to offer the variety of content that I have on this channel throughout the years. If you're feeling particularly generous and would like to join them, you can support the channel. There are a variety of options to do so. I have a Patreon, a Subscribestar, as well as channel memberships enabled. If you are not in a position to contribute, simply leaving a like, a comment, or sharing my videos are all wonderful ways to help the channel grow without spending a dime, and are all greatly appreciated.